Alright guys, welcome back for day 4. I jumped on the Crosstrek a little early before I started filming. I just got the wiring through the firewall, so now we're ready to start installing our switch and put the interior back together. Then all we gotta do is clean up the wiring in the engine bay, and then it's all done. Crosstrek is all set, so today isn't that long of a time. You just gotta throw the wiring together and then just check to make sure it works, and then it's all done. So today, I also have the BRZ in the shop, just doing a few little things on that. That's not going to be filmed today, just Crosstrek stuff. So let me show you what we got so far. So all the wiring still a mess from yesterday. If we move to the inside, I'll show you that we have the wiring coming up and in. Wiring right now, it's coming up right above the gas pedal. Just gotta tuck some of the wiring because right now we have too much wiring to go through here, so we just gotta tuck it up under the dash. We gotta mount the switch, which I have right here. This one right here. And then we'll have to drill the hole in the dash piece, hook it all up, and we're good to go. Alright, so I just did this off camera as well. I made the hole. It was just 3/4 inch hole. It actually says it right in the rigid instructions. So now I've got the hole drilled. The switch itself will just go right in, no problems. I'm not going to push it in yet just because I'm going to wire it up first and then pop it in last. So now the interior is ready to go back together. So I'm going to start throwing that back together and then just feed the wiring through. Okay, so now I'm gonna try and show you the best I can. All I do is I just tucked it up in. It goes over the steering column. You can't really see that well. There we go. Over the steering column. I just did one loop right up in here. One loop. Attach it to one of the harnesses up there. And now it just comes out right here. So now we're all set to start putting the interior back together, and we'll be able to finish up this portion of it, and then we'll just move back to the engine bay. Okay, so now, before I put this switch in, I gotta make sure I know which side is supposed to face up. So I can't really get it to focus right now, but one of these terminals is gold, the other two are silver. The gold one in the instructions is for ground. Constant power is the opposite side, and then the switched power is the center one. So what I'm gonna do, the easiest way to do it is just to finish wiring the rest of it in the engine bay, and then the last thing I would do is plug the switch in so I know which way is up and which way is down, to make sure, you know, when you go to turn it on, you turn it up, well, push it up, and when you want to turn it off, you push it down. It's just an OCD thing of mine, you know, instead of having it the opposite way. I always think when you're turning a switch on, it should go up. When it's down, it should go down. So let's hop back in the engine bay, and we'll finish up the wiring in there, and then we'll finish up the switch last. Alright, so now I'm going to mount the relay. I found two perfect studs right down in here. Two studs right there. I'm going to use the one right to the right. Here's the relay I have right here. So I'm going to mount that into its spot, bolt it down, and then we're ready to start putting all this wiring back together. Alright, relay is all mounted up. Now that's not going anywhere. Now I'm going to start moving all this wiring, start hiding it. Then all I got to do is just connect it to the battery, power and ground, and then we're good to go. Alright, so I just finished up tucking all the wiring and actually wiring it right to the battery. So as you can see from just the camera view, you can't even see any of the wiring until I put a light on it, and you can kind of see the wiring that goes straight down through here, right around here, around the left side of the battery, tucked underneath the washer fluid. Obviously that runs down and out there. And also wiring it to the battery. It's real simple. It's literally just power and ground. Instead of doing these right here on either side, I went right underneath this 10 volt. So, 10 nut. So you take that nut off, you lift this piece up, and I just put the eyelet underneath that. And then for this one, I just went right on top for this 12 nut instead of trying to screw around with this 10. So now it goes right up on top, cover goes right over it. I zip tied it right along there. This kit comes with the fuse, inline fuse also. And obviously the relay is all tucked away too. So now we just gotta throw the intake pipe back on, and the engine bay is done. And then we just gotta do the switch. Alright, so now we are done in the engine bay. So that is all set. Everything's all wired up. It's all tucked away, it's all zip tied. So now we're going to go back to the inside. We're just going to plug the switch in, and then we'll be done. Alright, so now we're ready to plug the switch in. So I've got the switch right here. I have the 3 wires coming right out of the dash right here. Just got to pull back the little insulators that they have. And now, remember I said before, the gold one is for ground. Plug that right in. Throw the little insulator sleeve over it. Now blue, that's the switched power. So that's the one that goes in the center. Throw that one right on the center one. Make sure it goes all the way down. Now throw the little insulator on that. So now we have 2 of them on. The last one is constant power. So now this one clips right on, throw the insulator on that. So now, this turns on. And if I look outside right now, the light bar turns on as well. So now I know, like I said before, now I know when I turn the switch on, the light lights up, and that's pushing upward. So the ground, if you're going to be doing this yourself, the ground wire is the top of the switch. Well, the top from when you flip it upward, the light turns on. So that's how I'm going to wire it. And that's how I'm going to place it. So now, find the top, and then just push it right into place. Just like that. There we go. So now, right now it's turned on, turned off. Let me get the light out of the way. So there we go. It's installed, no problems. Flip the switch on, light turns on, which means the LED light bar is going on, and just flip it off. Now we're all set. Alright, so I just finished up the wiring on the Crosstrek. The light bar right there in the front now works. So it is all set. It is now 100% done. It is ready to be delivered to Premier Subaru. So that is going to be a wrap for this video. Thank you so much for watching. This was my first ever vlog style install video. So thanks for hanging in there. The videos will get better from now on. We'll do more videos of some part install, maybe some build progress of my BRZ right there, and also event/track racing. We'll have some videos going up for that. So again, thanks for watching. Until next time.